Y'all get the likes up. Y'all get the likes up. Something snapped it, killed it, shot it down, y'all. It shot it down. Me, I don't like to blame anybody or whatever. I didn't hit no buttons or none of that. But we back on part two after our intro and stuff together, y'all. But it just blacked out, and I have no control over whether if it was anything with Zoom. It's not the Wi-Fi. It's working just fine. My lights are green here. Hey, spitting fire. What's going on? I don't. You ain't missed nothing. We only was in 10 minutes in, but you gotta hit the like buttons, y'all, so that YouTube don't be hitting my channel. I got people out there that will definitely probably hit report, hit report, hit report. This live is not just for me. This live is for you as well. We get to put our spin and speculation on what the hell we've been seeing out here, because I knows it sometimes as hell. And I know I've been told, or the message is out there about mind your business. But you know what? Today, I don't feel like minding my business. I do not. Welcome to the chat, y'all. My apologies. My apologies. Anyways, it did give me a little time to run up and get my freaking water in my Twistlers, y'all, because it's hot on the block, or as they say, on these streets out here. We trying to fight, save the Black community, save the Black people. These niggas don't save y'all. But anyways, but first title it had up about, Shabazz in deep. And I only put that in there because I saw him say it. He typed it like in the chat of the Scooby Doo, right? Because Scooby Doo came live, after we start talking this out from the middle, we're going to miss the beginning of it. There's got to be an end to it. And I'm pretty sure that there is an end to it. Very puzzling effect that's going on out here. It's very puzzling, right? And I'm getting stuck. Now I'm getting stuck. Okay. You know what, Fire? I probably should have stayed in the bed watching Atlanta Avenue. I was. All right, let me see if I can slow down. Hey, Harlem. Hey, everybody. Stepping for Dolph. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back, Step for Dolph. Welcome back. I see you come back earlier a little bit. I saw you a little bit. I'm glad you're back. I'm putting your smoke over there on your channel. Candy Capone, what's going on? What's going on? How was the live, y'all? How was the stream? How's the stream looking? I can probably bring it up on my phone so I can keep track of what it's looking like. You say now you might can't win some money. It's not money day today. Even I'm not giving away money today. That's on once a month. Once a month we're gonna play Papoose Deal or No Deal over here. We gotta get into these hot ass streets out here. I know who you are, Steppin'. I know who you are. I do. You didn't have to put that in the chat. I know who you are. It's hot, y'all. It's hot as hell. And my phone is gonna be open to y'all tonight, so I'll have the mod post my other phone number in so I can pin it. I'll pin it at the top of the screen because I want to hear y'all thoughts on this shit tonight. First of all, we got to treat this like it's a big old goddamn heist going on out here. But first of all, you got to plug in who started this heist. Why is this heist here up underneath all of this Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly umbrella stuff when everybody allegedly showed that they had come out to support him or support him. What happened? Somebody dropped some bags of monies or something out here. Some rules and regulations going on. Who is the kingpin? Somebody was a kingpin. Somebody created this monstrous mess that is going on out here to where it had turned to personal. But to get to the personal beef about some things, it had to start out as a whole. And the whole just didn't work. The motive and the agenda, it got torn apart. Didn't follow the orchestrated rule. So the first thing to this shit here is trying to figure out who is the kingpin. Who dropped this goddamn mess out here? Who did this? And then somebody, it didn't sit right with somebody. It looks like somebody got more money than somebody, or somebody is not warming to following instructions under somebody, or somebody liked somebody a little bit more, or somebody didn't get into a certain position that they were supposed to have. And these people start playing cutthroat. That's what I like to call it tonight. Cutthroat. These people are playing cutthroat. What up, Kendra? What up, Shannon? Hey, Shannon, were you late today? I think I saw you late, Shannon. Another 50 cents. That's another 50 cents, Shannon. Something is definitely wrong, y'all. Something is wrong. And I'm only speaking on it because I'm looking at the Black community. This is your Black community, right? And I sat and, as I watch this stuff, if I click on it, and I ask you say passing through, you leave that, Shannon talking to LaKendra. This had to start, you guys, as a group. These people started off as a group. And I know most of you guys can pretty much pinpoint all of the names that you kind of seen who was developing such a strong support system, allegedly, for Mr. Kelly. You all saw it. Y'all saw that shit play in and out every day on a whole bunch of channels out here on a whole bunch of channels. Yeah, you did. You did. And then all of a sudden, it was which way the wind blows. You know, you don't tell me what to do. You ain't the chief. I got the money. I'm the bitch. I got the guns. You the mermaid. Y'all. It, in my opinion, humbly, it was a specific or some specific order that was dropped out here. And it's sad to say it. You know, I ain't trying to put no names on nobody, but I mean, it shit. Come on, y'all. And us innocent bystanders, you know, we get to sit here and enjoy the shit show or not, or, you know, I enjoy, you know, I laugh at it, even though, you know, you looking inside your Black community and you just, but how much of a nonsense is it really? Think about it. I mean, these people are serious. Shabazz dropped a video today, y'all. How many of you guys, by the show of hands, would have ever thought that you would have seen a Shabazz in the midst of all of this shit? I mean, there was Converse, Levi, by the way, you know, that shit cracked me up. He told cousin Levi the something about get the creases out his Levi's. I was like, okay, that's kind of corny, but it was kind of funny. I was like, like Levi's crease. I mean, most people know if you go shopping, Levi's kind of don't come with creases in them. Nah, they really don't. So I don't know where Shabazz shop at. I done picked up the 501s, 502s, 423s, 429s, 826s. I can't find one pair of motherfucking Levi's that come with a goddamn crease in them. So I'm like, Shabazz, what the fuck is you buying Levi's from? That was a corny ass joke, but I think that because he was playing his hype music, you know, the mystical beat over there, you know, the man right here, I think that he was trying to rap with that a little bit. That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, nigga hood rap. That's what you get. Levi's with creases in it. I damn near died on that one though, Shabazz. I ain't gonna lie. But that was a corny ass motherfucker. Shabazz, I hate corn nuts. I can't stand the way them motherfuckers smell. But the way your ass tried to put that crease in them Levi's, nigga, that shit don't work. Take that shit back to the drawing board. That was some funny ass shit though. I can't even get that shit out my head. Levi's do not have creases in them. I don't give a crap where you buy them from. And if you bought you a pair with creases in them, that's because they came probably from the dig and dive or form and press them. I wish a motherfucker would be around here buying $180 pair of Levi's, because you can pay some money for Levi's, because Levi's is made out of good quality. If you buy the right ones, go click on the Levi.com. Go click on it. Bitches cost your ass damn $200 a pair. Shit was funny. I just know that guy, damn cousin Levi over there, damn near fell out his chair, not just by your joke, but just because, you know, that be a drunk motherfucker any goddamn way. That nigga that be falling, he be drinking that hard shit, that shit that curl a hair nose up in your damn hair, in your nose, that he be on that shit over there. So that could have been that. But that shit was funny though, Shabazz. It was corny as hell. Sometimes corny jokes can make it through. You know, that he was playing the beat with it. I'm like, Levi's creases. The fuck? Anyways, y'all, let's move on, because he dropped his shit, right? And you know, he was a little belligerent. You know, his niggerhood came out of him, which I didn't think that I would ever see, to be perfectly honest with y'all. But with the show of hands, put a 1 in the chat if you Did you even remotely think that Shabazz was in this shit as deep as he said he was? Because he said he was. You just got to go back and replay the Scooby Doo live over there and read the chats. Cause he was like, nigga, I'm in this shit deeper than you know. I was over here like, what? Say less, right? And I'm like, hold up now. How long has he been in this sheet deep? It's like all these people are in this sheet really, really deep. They are knee deep in this shit. But then the question is, why? Why? What do they want? Who's paying these people? Who got the bag? Who dropped a bag out here, y'all? Who dropped a bag out here? Because obviously, they ain't dropped enough. Cause if if the kingpin would have dropped enough goddamn money out here, then these black ass people would be out here playing cutthroat. Somebody didn't cut equal a share amount on these checks out here, and something is wrong. Something is wrong. Somebody done found out that somebody got $2.50 more than the next nigga, and they mad as hell. Or somebody done found out that somebody got paid already and somebody's still waiting on a goddamn paycheck because something ain't right. How is it, and I'm going to keep asking y'all this question, how is it that these group of people that allegedly came out to show what we was looking at appear to be the strongest freaking support for Mr. Cali? How the hell did all of these rallies and protests and food banks and blood banks and visitations and love letters being written and all of this shit turn to, I'm a killer nigga. You don't know who I am. You don't know who you messing with. You know I can pull up. You know who I know. And I'm like, how did we get to this point, y'all? How did it get to this point? Something to make you say, why is it that Shabazz wants to be in this so deep? What's in it for him? Some more movies? And then every time he said this ain't allegedly, I ain't saying it verbatim, but he said it. It was similar to it. And if it's similar to what you done said, then it's what you done damn said. And hell, I might be leaving out a and the and we and are, and it's okay to drop a motherfucking verb to put an adjective to create a motherfucking noun onto with the subchapter or what the fuck I got to say. But this shit is crazy. He said that every time these people, do what they're gonna do, right, then he's got another document to drop. But it's about Mr. Cali. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, And now I'm sitting here with mind your business, not tonight, not after this shit that I'm seeing. It's time to goddamn it, draw out the map. I'm gonna see if I got this Zoom, because y'all need to put some names in the chat of this goddamn circle of people that y'all see. And who do y'all think is the weakest goddamn link? Because it's the weakest link out there. I can tell you that. Oh, it's a weak link. I'm just going to hold that to the near very end of this shit. But it's a weak link. And y'all, this is some ludicrous ass shit. Who did this shit? Who put this monstrous ass behavior amongst each other? You said fame, jealousy, money, and clout. Somebody had to give it to him. Somebody had to give it to him. Who gave it to him? Who gave it to him? Because the supper table. See, a Queen Diva pop up. Where's the damn Queen Diva at? Queen Diva seemed to have gotten herself, and it's understandable because, like I say, she's moderation on a few channels, and I think that she works somewhere in that demographic area of where Mr. Kelly is at. So it may be keen of her knowing a little bit more information than quite a few people out here. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing about it is that everybody sits in all of these different profiles out here, and we really don't know who the hell who is. The only difference with Queen Diva, I ain't seen her out here trying to shoot a bitch up. No, it's these damn niggas. But baby, they had that supper table down there. I have that picture of that supper table somewhere really deep down in one of my goddamn portable as drives over here. You know, I got them drives that you got to ditch in case the feds come. I got one of them motherfucking drives that's going to evaporate in the motherfucking air. Soon the door get hit with one of them goddamn big ass club hammers. Kapoof, it's gone into thin air. I'm talking about a scientist? Shit, sometimes you're going to have to become your own goddamn scientist or your own worst goddamn nightmare. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. They had that goddamn, I came on earlier to share that they had this damn supper table. And at that supper table, you saw quite a few people down there that appeared to have come down there for the best interest of Mr. Robinson Investigator. I can't recall everybody off the top of my head that was in that picture, right? I can't, but for the most part, I believe that some of you guys can. But that, yeah, that supper table did. It went straight to shit. You absolutely right. But during those times down there, though, Native, they had Airbnb hangouts. You know, these people were off like to themselves, doing their own little things. You know, the sisters and Dr. Rogers. I never seen Dr. Rice show up. Shabazz was there at one, but he in that motherfucking picture. He in that picture. You hear what I said? He in that picture. He in that picture. A whole bunch of people down there with their heads bowed down. They bowed their heads, y'all. They bowed their heads, praying. What the hell they pray for? What the hell did these people pray for? That whatever heist that they didn't develop out here was going to pull off, or what? What the hell was their prayer while they was in there cutting up a goddamn Thanksgiving turkey in motherfucking July? What was it? What was it? What did they pray for? Because this is some suspicious ass shit that's going on right here. The queen is here. We go get, she said she have no idea. Yeah, you do, girl. Yeah, you do. We want the tea over here, honey. But yeah, then they kept showing up together, you know, and we're here. And we're supporting Mr. Kelly, and we're meeting with attorneys, and we're taking pictures with attorneys, and we're sending money to attorneys, and we're doing all of this shit for attorneys. But when we come back to this YouTube stream, we gonna cut each other in the motherfucking neck because we feel like it, or because what? Ain't nobody paid us. How the hell does these people who all of you guys was watching, grown adult black ass people, come out here to say that they was there to support this one man, to come out here to have a whole nother freaking agenda going on? How is that possible? How is that possible? And only they know what truly has happened. They do. You know, you had Shabazz, of course, he's been in there, like he say, for quite some time. He's the one that's got all of the filming. He did the filming of the Clarice. He did the filming of the fight up there at the Trump. Everywhere it was something to break out, Shabazz had the film into it. He was put there for some reason by whoever, intentionally, to have this information. And you know what sucks about having that information? You know what it sucks about having it, right? Because he will always feel that he has this upper hand over people because he was able to be production. Yeah. So that's why he'll always be able to tell you people that, you know what? You all don't know. You all don't know. I've seen it all. But the question still lies as to Was the production done for a good deed, or was it done for bad deed? Did he do the production to have, like a tool for to have hanging over people's heads when he feel like it? You know what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing to do. That's just not a good thing to do. As is magazine. But the shit ain't in the magazines. The shit, what he produced, is out here on the YouTubes that played a part of a fucking hot mess. That's crazy. That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. I'm glad to know that, Queen Diva, and I sure hope that we can trust and have your word on that, because I hope this man is really kind of safe from this shit here. But let's leave, let's put Shabazz back on the back burner, because Shabazz really didn't even step into the stuff from what a lot of our eyes didn't see until here, 2022 is when you start getting the mouth of Shabazz, the verbal part. So was it his time? Did he get cued in? Because these people getting cued in like motherfucking opera, like goddamn opera. It's your turn. It's your turn. Next action show, your part. But so after that, you had the episode that come out where I guess the super fan club off of Facebook came alive. A lot of more people start coming out. They got the Airbnbs. Mr. Kelly got a whole nother support group going down, meeting in the gym. You got Bookham, who became head honcho, niggified, a buffalo butt ass in the lead and lead nothing but women. One thing that I just really can't understand is where were their solicitation on recruiting a bunch of men? I remember one time I sat out here and I was like, God, this stuff should grow into like a Million Man March. Where's all of these goddamn alpha males? Where is these males at? But pay attention to me, y'all. And you look inside all of these freaking platforms out here, right? It's men, all women. Ain't no man with a whole group of men. Where the goddamn men at? I kept saying something is wrong with this, right? And who is the weakest freaking link when it comes to soliciting somebody? Men find the most vulnerable creature, and the most vulnerable creature, because we listen to anything, because we like how that nigga look, or because we like how that nigga talk, and because a nigga's in the front line, we always follow behind the nigga. It didn't make it really started to not make much sense to me as I kept watching this. And I'm looking in numerous chats, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? How is it that all of these chats are predominantly filled with women? Women are vulnerable. Women can easily be targeted and taken advantage of, manipulated, coerced. I'm using those words in the paperwork. There are some strong ones and there are some weak ones. So as I watch all of this stuff play out, and I'm watching the smiles, the gesture, the attitudes of the men that host their platforms and things like that. They got more smiles and their egos are more bigger than the goddamn women that's in the chat. They're indulged. I'm like, okay, this ain't, something ain't right. So I'm asking, like, well, I wondered had these chat rooms would have ever played out the way they are playing out if they were filled with a bunch of men in there. With the men filling up chat rooms under this umbrella over here, would it have been these many fights? Would it have been these many arguments? Would this have really had happened? It missed the men on this sector over here. This was the vulnerable, the weak, and sadly to say, yeah, the chats, because we enjoyed it, we laugh at it and things like that. But it was crazy. Listen to Lysol. You leave my rabbit alone. sad to say, how is it's almost 300 women that's caught up in this shit, and probably about 40, maybe 25 men. That's a sad ass number. See, because the men can't be controlled. The men would have easily picked up and figured out that, hold up, it's some bullshit going on out here in these streets. A lot of us women, we know it, we see it, but we ain't finna talk that shit to these people like, they need to be talked to. You understand what I'm saying? So you come here talking about my damn rabbit. Now let's move on, because you had that Facebook fan page thing that came out. Apparently somebody needed to be the leader of that. There was never going to be a word on the street on who was to control this get these people on the bus and bring them down to the gym and all of this shit, right? Get to the gym, there's people down there, okay? And they became friends with Mr. Kelly. They started caring about him and everything. And then next thing you know, that group fell apart with the captain of the Facebook fan book over there with Book. That fell apart. Phases to the Level came on, and he come on that show, and then that started to fall apart, because I guess he felt that, to hide his identity, that he had to come on and tell people what they wanted to hear and not the truth. So that's how that shit went into shambles over on that part. And then now you back downtown, and then now here's this big old thing now with the Don Russell at the gym, with more people coming on board with the Jasmine girl. Here comes the Cass Jones. Here comes this person. Here comes that person. And the more they came, the more they kept arguing. The more they kept disputing with each other. The more they kept calling out each other's shit. And I'm sitting over here and I'm like, this is crazy. And everybody else on the outside is sitting and looking in their windows going, who is these people? Who are these people? Why is this stuff, why is this creating? Why is this happening? This story goes on and on and on, because now you come back to your channels and now you have the Sharon Windbushes out here. And you had the Just Jazz going on over there with her spiel on some stuff allegedly supposed to be related to some people. Then top that off, now you got the brothers coming out. You had the Bruce Kelly and the Bruce. I don't even know. I saw him on the Lifetime filming, and 2 weeks that nigga was bonded out. I was like, what in the fuck is going on here? Unless he was up for release time. But somehow these people knew he was finna get out, I guess. He called them and they called them, and Sharon Windbush came out, put a whole goddamn cash up, and that nigga cashed in. Then you had the episode come through about the baby that died, and they whole family came through, and then the men collected for their damn family. And those people still ain't got no that, probably got a tombstone on that damn baby after 65 years later. I'm just saying. Then after that, you got the whole intellectual commentary going on over on Drunken Larry, where now you got somebody called a Drunken Levi, a cousin Levi, was one of the others. Okay, and who else showed up? These niggas was showing up like flies on shit. Flies on shit. Yes, whatever. I don't care if Bruce is solid or not. I don't care if Carrie Kelly is solid or not. Don Russell come out here, and Keith is he's the owner of Mr. Kelly's rights. He got rights to hold this and hold that. And as he's holding some shit, and Don Russell comes out and he drops some paperwork, and because he didn't give the paperwork to the other lady over on the other show, she got pissed off. And when she got pissed off, that's when this whole goddamn shit came out about this goddamn Don Russell. Don Russell didn't take no heat when he was on Nick at Night. Don Russell didn't get no heat when he dropped that first video on the first time, I think, of Texas Black Diamond. It was the second time, I believe, he came on and he started talking about, I got this and I got that and I got this. And that one girl sat in there on that phone call. She was like, well, just let me hold the papers. And after Don Russell said you wasn't getting no papers because I didn't know you, that's when Don Russell whole freaking narrative of who he was got changed by different people out here. And guess who it changed by? Two people that actually went at each other. Now keep in mind, because the HWN, she also came out here with welcome to Hollywood and this is my channel, may I help you please, with a whole motherfucking mask on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She unmasked herself. She felt that it was time. I don't know if it was her time. They cued her in. You can take off the persona now. And she started showing you who she was and got deep. She was gonna move in with Kelly. Y'all remember that shit? Her and the baby? Yeah. All that shit went down. And we going back down memory lane. All that shit went down. And I'm like, who these people, Harper? Who these people? Now we turn around and, you know, and I'm sitting over here and I got shits for giggle. You know, I'm laughing at the shit the Bookham boy doing because the shit was hilarious. Fucking hilarious. It was. And then next thing I know, I got a whole motherfucking catfish on my motherfucking heel. Over some motherfucking nigga. Now, where they come from, I don't know. But y'all don't hold on to your panties because we ain't leaving out nobody tonight. Because during the whole Bookham show, there was a whole eventful, artistical people that sat with Bookham that came from the Underground Railroad called Facebook. And that was Sylvia and what's her name? Oh shit, my mind went blank. A dome, and don't forget you had the Gucci come out, and the word on the curve is that, you know, the Gucci does the production and Gucci just stole some money. Now I'm remotely not even close to leaving the kaleidoscope outright, because the kaleidoscope is just an quilt patched up everything pretty much that I just said over here. All these freaking names, others besides them tweeter people that's on Twitter. Him too. They all came out of nowhere. Yes, Justice. Crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy. Sylvia, and they arguing, and they beefing, and they all holding in the truth. They all holding the truth in on who hired them, who all put you here. What is it that made these people this mad at each other to start doing cutthroat against each other, coming out here? You attempted to show that there was unity for one man. Who did it? Who did it? Somebody did this shit, yeah. Somebody did it, you know. Trent started his page. We'll put Trent back in there. Trent started his. I started, Trent, come on. You know, I'm downtown. I'm gonna share this part with y'all. And I watch the sisters and Dr. Rogers meet with the attorney. Oh, my mama, I was there. I saw it. I couldn't figure out, Trent's upset because he couldn't get in there because they done left. And I'm wondering what the hell is he so upset for? All they did was just go meet with some attorneys. But shit, Trent went 0 to 10 because he didn't make it to that meeting. I'm sitting there scratching my head, steady asking myself back in 2000 and early 2019, what the fuck is going on here? Why are all of these people angry with each other? Why? That's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Who paid them? Who sent them? But if you ask the people that we are watching in this goddamn octagon ass shape that's going on out here, they gonna tell you it was him or it was that person, or this why this person set them up, or this person did this, or this person did that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing else for sure though. Y'all keep looking into that kaleidoscope ass shit, quilted, patch up, makeup shit going on over there on that other channel. I should have had y'all ass buku fucking crazy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because see, you have to follow the whole thread that's on Twitter, or some threads that's on Instagram, the whole freaking thread. See, when you just taking little clips out, you best to believe the story is getting entangled. You best to believe that that's a whole goddamn personal conspiracy quilt going on over there. I see people on there. How you going to explain to the people just because you got a paragraph from over here and is the hand-me-down person? How you going to explain that part? How you gonna explain that shit? Off of words. Off of words. That's a conspiracy quilt, y'all. That's a cool that motherfucking quilt dangerous in the motherfucker. Now, there's another person. There's another person. Because that person keeps showing up on that goddamn on that conspiracy quilt over there. It is. And Nisimo, that woman over there is posting Nisimo shit dealing all the goddamn time. But see, this is what kills me, right? Because when a person want to start a whole conspiracy act, and they can only lick it and paste it and copy it up there, but they don't want to verbally tell in it too deep, right? Just start some shit out here. Hell, is it that you can't say verbally that a person is over there kaleidoscoping up a goddamn a conspiracy quilt? Why you can't say it? You just get them on this shit, because this shit crazy. This shit crazy as hell. What do they want? Is it the attention? They want the attention? What? I don't even see a winning prize when it comes to the kaleidoscope. That kaleidoscope shit been going on for 3. He got the copy paste stuff over there was the truth. Why is Mr. Kelly still locked up? Why are they not using that motherfucking kaleidoscope? That's what I want to know. Conspiracies. Personal thoughts. This is what she's no feds. I'm not saying that the Nisimo is no goddamn feds. I'm just saying that there's, something real deep that woman over there keep posting up her with Don Russell, with this person, with that woman got everybody and they goddamn mama on that goddamn kaleidoscope. Everybody, all the way down. And then she'll turn around, this just me, and ask you, well, it ain't her fault that y'all fucking morons and can't figure it out. I be dying. What you mean we can't figure it out? How the hell? That shit over there is worse than Sunday's goddamn Scooby Doo puzzle. And I'm pretty good with Sunday, y'all. I'm pretty good with putting them numbers in that goddamn Scooby Doo. I'm pretty good, but when I get to looking at her shit, I'm like, man, wait a minute here. Man, wait one goddamn minute here. Hold the fuck up. Too many goddamn people on here. Too many you telling us, look inside the kaleidoscope real good. You got to turn it, match all the colors up and shit, and put this person over here with this person and connect the dot. Every time I do that, Bookham aligns in the middle of the motherfucking picture. But yet then she it be told, well, how you expect me to believe what you guys are saying and Bookham and not believe Bookham is cool. But Bookham is in the dead spank middle of the motherfucking kaleidoscope. I'm trying to understand. So when you go sit here and tell us to just don't look at Bookham in the kaleidoscope, because I see Bookham in the kaleidoscope up there with the cousin Levi. And you got, they right there. So, but she said, you gotta look deeper in. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all keep looking deeper into that shit. Y'all ass gonna be cross-eyed at the motherfucker. I'm just trying to see, because everybody be posting up like, this shit is bad. You know, she rocked, she got all, she done solved it. She done solved it. I can't understand why, if it's solved, it's not being used. Smack dab and miss it. And I'll be trying to miss it too, Candy. I'll be, hold up. That look like Bookham. That sure is Bookham in that kaleidoscope. But the smart people are supposed to just take him out of the equation. Out of, I see a dip, out of the equation. Take him out. He don't supposed to belong there. I've been trying to do that for the longest, but somehow he keeps popping up in that goddamn thing. So now it's, you did this. It's your fault. I'm the baddest nigga. I wish you would pull up. I'ma fuck you up. The episode of you going to jail. Put your hands in the eye, in the sky, if you enjoyed a lot of the shits and giggles out here, because I definitely have. And I can't be in denial of that shit. This shit been funny as fuck. This shit been funny as hell. Funny. Where did they come from? Why Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Why him? Why do all of this under the umbrella of this man? Who is the chief of this shit? Who dropped money out here knowing that you can't give niggas money? You know you can't give them money. You know they're not gonna know how to act. You know they couldn't compose themselves, especially if one got more than the other. You know that. Somebody messed this up big time. Somebody messed it up big time. And Sylvia, she took off going over to the east direction. The compadres that left Bookham, they gone in their direction. Everybody gone. The other people mad because Don Russell won't drop them the materials that they wanted. So they tore his name apart. He's part of this. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's doing this. He's doing that. And I'm going to fuck you up. And don't let, Lord, then the PI dropped out here. Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris and his wife got attacked out here. Yeah, he showed up with a whole green screen now, y'all. That shit did kind of shock me, though. I'm like, okay, look at the PI. Got a whole goddamn studio set up over there. You can't make this shit up. That's the PI came on studio ready. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh, okay. What okay. Then somebody cued him in. So okay. Okay. Y'all didn't get no information back from the PI. He didn't come back out here to tell you if he was gonna arrest Bookham for pulling his information. He didn't do none of that. Every story that these people opened up, every avenue of it, it ended with a to be continued that never continued. All they did was pick up another freaking episode. We got like 50 unsolved goddamn cases out here going on. There's 50 unsolved goddamn cases going on. They never come back to close them. They never come back to finish them. No, they don't. They just start some new shit. Somebody writing half-ass scripts out here. I don't know. It's crazy. You say leave him alone. Nah, everybody on deck tonight. Everybody on deck for a little while tonight. We are the innocent people over here. We ain't got nothing to do with this. We the people that is in the circle of this shit Lysol is not in this chat. They drawing up the blueprint for tomorrow's episode. That's what they doing. They getting tomorrow ready. But this shit go on day by day. Boy, you can't give Black people's nothing. You can't give us nothing. Not a damn thing. I done seen it all out here, y'all. I done seen it all. Nobody going to jail. Write 100 emails. Sharon Bush, she over there now. She got all the people in Zimbabwe involved. The Queen, she finna get married because R. Kelly getting out tomorrow and she got a new apartment down at the Trump. All this goddamn BS. All this BS over there writing a whole goddamn Love Land album part 6 on her whole goddamn community board. A whole Love Land thing. My nigga, my man, and my man. And these women enjoy engage that in the paperwork. She want to take that away. She want to take that away. The Queen, the attorney said it. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Chicago Police Department on the whole goddamn goose chase on kidnapping. Motherfuckers were never kidnapped. Shopping at Macy's. Ain't kidnapped worth the motherfucker. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. I got Shanti McGee coming on the bed, child safety proof, and she got some goddamn shoes on to kick the goddamn window out. It's crazy. You got Geronda Pace snapped the picture with one of them old get a Dollar General bed sheet. I'm sorry if that was Mr. Kelly's home. But I couldn't imagine him buying a bed sheet. Looked like it was under $29.99, and she laying up in there with the phone stretched out with cameras and taking a picture. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. No. Shit crazy as hell. Now you got the people out here don't know who to be mad at. You're mad at because the females or whatever came out against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and then you're mad at all these goddamn Black ass people on these damn streams out here with this BS. Who are they? Who are they? These people, what, 1 and 2 by 2. Crazy as hell. That drunken Larry on the phone asking Sharon Winbush, you got what you need? The fuck does that mean? You got what you need. I heard that shit. Do you got what you need? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The line went blank. She never responded. She never responded. I was glued to the screen. You book him, he mad, because in reality, they didn't really let him in that much over there on the drunken Larry with the Sharon and the cousin Levi's and stuff. No, they didn't really let him in because they knew he was a bit goofy. They knew his ego was going to get too big, want to take charge of shit and fuck up some shit. They just let him sit on his show all by his little lonesome. It took a whole 2 years and a half for that nigga had somebody on his goddamn platform. Then we got to sit out here and watch all of this personal girlfriend, boyfriend shit play out. You fucked her, he fucked you, we fucked them. And she nasty, she stink. It don't even matter, especially after you done slept with them. It don't matter. The rule when you hook up is to just keep that same damn energy. Yeah, and she was ugly and she stank when you lay down and she was on EBT and a crackhead then. It don't make no difference because you unzipped your pants up. It's the same goddamn female. I would laugh at a book. Somebody say, Booker say shit. That was Shaquita motherfucker EBT car he had down in Chicago. Booker said, I wasn't broke. That was Shaquita EBT car, proud ass nigga. He on the goddamn metro bus riding from Atlanta all the way to Chicago with some plastic that may have been blue and white or green called EBT in his pocket. He was balling. Where you going, nigga? To the corner store. I got a EBT. Nigga, I got to eat. He done took the girl car. This nigga is traveling. A traveling EBT car. He said that shit proudly. He said it proud, y'all. I was like, you got to be goddamn kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Then I sit and listen to another video. Booker said, y'all talk y'all shit. I made 42,000 on super chats. Yeah, he said, yeah, he did, boy. I was like, boy, this nigga, yeah. Who hired? Who hired? Who hired? Who brought him in? We left one person out because y'all know Kip came through too, right? Kip came through on the phases, crying and shit. And he ended up over on Kaleidoscope page. And they had their little arguments. Next thing I know, I turned the TV back on. A couple of days later, they were sis and bruh. I was like, who the fuck is passing out bad crack on these damn YouTube streets? Where they do that shit at? They had a big, you know, a mile, not big, I'm exaggerating, a little big mile, you know. And I turned it back on. I'm like, oh okay. Sis and bruh, hold the fuck up. Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Something ain't right here. And in order for them to have that type of relationship right there, transpire with emails or some texts or had some phone calls with each other, and they talked it out, shared a little bit about what each position could possibly be on the YouTube streets. Yeah, imagine that. That was a pre-planned scheduled date right there, digest. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. YouTube is definitely reckless. Crazy as hell. Yeah. Somebody dropped it out here, Rita. Somebody dropped it out here. I damn near pissed my ass when I heard them say, bruh and sis. But wait a minute, your brother and sis, Kip says that he spent 18 hours or plus down there with the feds, and they was talking to him. And I'm like, I noticed I don't kind of see Kip picture too much in the kaleidoscope, conspiracy, quilted, copy paste, quilt over there. I don't. Every now and then I'm out. y'all for a second. But yeah, it's back. It went out. I saw it go out. Oh, I, I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all what I see. I don't know what y'all see. I'm just telling you what I see. It should be back. It should be back. I saw it go out, and then it came right back. So crazy, right? Crazy. Ain't nothing to get over here, girl. Ain't nothing to get over here. Yep. My First Amendments, and this is what I've been seeing out here. Everybody's a federal informant. Federal informant. Now, we may have to stay tuned because Shabazz probably going to be dropping something of federal informants and who's who, but he say he's cool with Book. Say he's cool with DJ. So I don't know if you take those two off of the schedule digest. I don't know. If he's cool with those two and he say he's okay with the cousin Levi, who do you all suspect that Shabazz gonna be dropping something on next? It don't matter whether he's cool with Book and Law. He's on there. He's on there already. We already have our image of what to think about what happened with this darn whole Jasmine thing. They went and found a girl from Fantasy Island, brought her on board. She tells you the story that she was in that Facebook fan group thing. And she went over to and got on the bus and miraculously got off the bus. And by golly, Bookham was standing there with his brown jacket and brown shoes on. Just out of the blue. Yeah, he was right there. He got on down to the place or whatever. And some words and some shit broke out between him and her and or the Don Russell. He loves telling y'all that story too about how Don Russell said he didn't know him, but we played ball together. He gonna make sure you know that part, that we played ball together. Don Russell didn't want that smoke. He was gonna fuck Don Russell up, and all they was doing was playing ball together. Imagine that story. Yeah, that girl came from Fantasy Island. Yeah, she did. Allegedly. How the hell does playing basketball? Think about it, y'all. How is it that basketball can make two men want to kill themselves or kill each other? I'm sorry. How? You only went down there to play basketball. He make it sound like as one is mad because one knows Mr. Keller a little bit better than the other or longer than the other. How does that still warrant death? How does that still warrant that you want to see a person locked up for life? How? Something ain't right with that story. Something wasn't right. Don Russell gave us a story that, you know, he got in there and some friends of his or a brother of his or something that knew some people that knew how to open a gym to get in the gym. Probably didn't expect for all of these people to show up. He said that he had a brother there too. They were all playing basketball. Next thing you know, Fantasy Island shows up and then Cass Jones shows up and Sylvia somewhere around, everybody around. Everybody that ain't nobody that can't do a goddamn thing for this man. Nothing. I couldn't understand why they just didn't enjoy that day, get some autographs and take their ass back home. I couldn't understand that. They all stuck around. They all stayed around. As if Mr. Kelly was having a goddamn concert the next day over at the goddamn, I don't think it's called Horizon now, the Sears something out on Manhattan Road out there at O'Hare. That's what they thought. I guess Miss Keller they had a concert schedule or some shit. I don't know. Everybody in the Sprinter, you know, taking a ride up and down the street. Mr. Keller's playing his music. The girl comes on the show and tell you that, oh, he liked my kisses. And the book of likes telling y'all the story about how she sat down and got up with a wet ass. Shit that ain't even important, but they made it important out here. Irrelevant. Yeah, they did. They point out all the fucking details. And when you give too much details like that, You basically can sum up that, you know what, you guys have created a whole goddamn shit and giggle show. This shit is crazy. Like like Mr. Kelly's situation was really taken for granted. It really was. Sometimes I do feel like, is the innocent people the fools? All you people in this chat, were you guys really made a fool of to even come out here to do this support for this man? Sometimes I ask myself that. I do. I just pray that we wasn't. I pray that we all came out for the real reason that was in your heart to do so, because he was human and being mistreated. While other people just take advantage of a situation to turn it into their story, their lives, their shit that's going on in their lives. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's like, wow. But that whole goddamn shit down there, sitting over there trying to add up the timeline of how long Don Russell was there, or this person was there, and this person was there, when it's clearly easy to add up the timeline of how long Bookham was there. And you all goddamn know Bookham ain't been there no 30 goddamn years and sits out here and dig and waits for information to get fed to him, or he watches a lot of shows. He's articulate, so he can put together these goddamn, because he's an actor, so he has to learn scripts quite fast so he can go do the beads and the skirt show. Y'all know that. He's trained himself mentally to do so. He can watch 4, 5 goddamn shows, and his memory is probably impeccable to articulate a fucking story together. The man can't tell you what Mr. Kelly ate shit and farted on back in January of 1999. He can't tell you. Not until somebody tells him. You had Mr. Kelly's god sister come on here, That was some confusion. Every single body that man basically Bookham was in the midst of it, or in the middle of their stories, or their lifetime share with Mr. Kelly. He was in the midst of, Now it's Shabazz's turn. Shabazz is up on deck. Shabazz is up on deck. He says that he's in it deep. You guys ain't seen the truth. This is what Shabazz is saying. He's got more. He's going to have more videos. He's got more dialogues to drop, but he's dropping them when you piss him off. Like you push that button, like in the military, you get to walk in the sand and you just step on that grenade. You didn't know that hot wire was there and blow up. That's Shabazz. So if you step on his big toe, you could be expecting for something else to drop. I guess about Mr. Kelly. Don't drop us nothing about Mr. Kelly. Drop us about the motherfuckers that is in this shit real deep with you. That's what we want to know. We want to know when you're going to drop the shit about who kicked this shit off and who paid all of these people to do X, Y, and Z. That's what we want to know. It's really time to close this out now. Unless he's waiting for Chicago to finish. Maybe he's waiting for Chicago to finish, to have all of his stuff. I'd be scared. I don't know about Shabazz be getting around. Shabazz probably got a whole bunch of people out there on camera, just walking around, just filming people for the As Is magazine. Yeah, so you better be careful with that shit. Shabazz probably got all y'all that was up there in New York walking all around or whatever. Bookham probably going to be in another episode. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was never, there was a lot of fights with Dr. Rogers and Bookham. That happened, that played out, a whole lot of, a lot of threats, for the most part, I can see Sylvia and Rand and them being up under his spell for a while. I do. I saw, I was like, wow, they're doing everything probably that he asked, but he kept his hands clean. But see, we just talked about that at the beginning of the show of being a female and vulnerable, manipulated, got them to do help with everything. That boy ain't got a speck of gunpowder on his hands. That's why he could sit on the screen and laugh at everybody about, you can't get me. I didn't do that. You can't get nothing on me, Crazy. Yeah. He was the mouthpiece of it all because he was, he was the loudest, shoulders were broader. I can intimidate the YouTube people while they were doing the work, doxing and pulling up people that just showed up out here on YouTube just to get information. That shit was crazy. Like, okay, we supposed to include them, include that person. They was breaking it down. They was touching everybody out here and not everybody in that was. She cut up for a while. She did a toxic dining. She did I don't know if Tish Key had a little bit of her stuff. She did a Scooby Doo. She did a DJ type. She's everywhere. Everywhere with a story. Everybody trying to figure out how the hell is it that you got a person out here that says that she was falling for Angelo, but yet then on the phone with Mr. Kelly. With Mr. Kelly saying, or make it make sense, or tell me who. How's she gonna tell you who if she's out here half love with the nigga that's coming at you? Allegedly, she was already fucked up in the head. There was no promises or anything coming from Mr. Kelly that was going to be good enough, or no promises or anything coming from Angelo that was going to be good enough for her. And she made that perfectly clear to everybody. She came out here to get her story in a goddamn bag. But after she came and got her story in her bag, now here we come with some news people coming out talking about some cousin blowing up a goddamn car. Imagine that. She says that the cousin got mad because that, the Angelos then was attacking her. It had nothing to do with R. Kelly. That was her story. That was her story. Mm-hmm. That was her story. Crazy as hell, right? Crazy. Now we're sitting here reading the whole list. They trying to determine what they're going to give. No, it's a whole bunch of people out here need to be given some time out. Some straight jackets, a metal hat, a peace pipe, something. Because the way they created is muddy. Hey, huh? Hey. You say she got the hell up. Oh, okay, but yeah, she shut it down. She shut it down. She did. She did. She did. This shit went in a complete circle, and I hope for the most part, most of you have composed your sanity out here. Because, boy, they couldn't get me. They couldn't get my head to spin around like Beetlejuice, no more than Beetlejuice head spinning around. I sat here and watched this stuff and watched this stuff and watched this stuff. It was crazy. I'm gonna drop the line. I'm gonna drop the link, and I'm gonna drop the number in case you want to call in and just have your comment if you choose to do so. Who said that they was never? You know what? Simply everybody, almost everybody that had a story, speaking with the Jasmine or the Cashes, and though on that level right there, they all have had um, some sexual assault had happened to them. You know, they all have. It's crazy, right? Mm, mm, You can call in. You can leave your comment, all that good stuff. I'll post the link up at the top. For now, I don't know, you know, and it's not done. They're far from being done. You know, they're just going through their episode now about the girlfriends and things like that. Yeah. I got a full house tonight. Oh, geez. I don't know if that's good or not. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Give the bunny some love. Give the bunny some love on that button, y'all. Give the bunny some love. Y'all seen it all happen. And then there's nothing that we can do about it. That's why I like to call it shits and giggles. Welcome to Ladies Night, one papoose show, you guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this has been the most retardation of some shit ever. One person will drop some shit, here comes the other person, which I can't understand. You know, like they be waiting on it. Like they be waiting on it. I'll have me a commentary, you know, I'll have a commentary and all I got to do is do this. All that other goddamn premature ass, immature shit, keep my name out your mouth. Ain't nothing you can do about somebody's name in their damn mouth. I tell you, that's kindergarten, y'all. Then you might as well cut that shit. Person gonna say your name, whether if they want to or not. It ain't gonna kill you. You ain't gonna get no splinter in your toe. You ain't gonna get a migraine, and you ain't gonna die. Keep my name. Like they can reach through the screen to grab you. That's the crazy. Keep your name. Don't say my name. I be like, what? What? There's a lot of suspicious people out here. A lot of suspicious. I ain't gonna even ask y'all because I know y'all don't be wanting to know, but I be like, who do y'all, who, it's a weak link out here. There's a weakest link out here, you know? It's crazy. Who y'all think dropped the money bag out here for this shit to get started? Yeah. Now I'm wondering what that prayer was about down there. I'm nosy. I need to mind my business, but I'm nosy a little bit. That's what he gave it to me for. I got to sniff out some shit. Did you see his live, Jason? No, I did not see his live tonight. I can't catch them all. You know, I can't catch them all. Quang, I don't even want no tickets no more, Shannon. I really, really don't. I'm going to have to catch Mr. Kelly on TV or over in Africa because Sharon Winbush trying to get him over, you know, get positive information out over in Africa for him, you know. And she's using, you know, his music, his label, you know, all of the good things, I guess, about him to spread the word over there. She says that they don't quite know what's going on with Mr. Kelly over here. Now, I don't know where that darn Sylvia pastor is from, but last I checked, I thought that nigga was from Africa too. And that nigga got a whole big congregation going on over there with the Lord. I ain't trying to stomp on Sharon Winbush toes, but the message for Africa, the man is making music over in Africa. That's Sylvia goddamn pastor from over there. So you would think that Mr. Kelly, positive information is already being heard. Now, I know Africa is pretty big, got a big ass country over there, all the goddamn shit going on over there, but loud as that man singing, and I watched the video, here, it looked like it was about 5,000 tribes behind him with all the colors and shit on, and you mean to tell me one of them can't take an elephant and ride it over there and pass and jump off the elephant and hop on the tiger, and the tiger go and jump on a zebra to the other goddamn country, and then the whole goddamn Africa would know. I don't know. They got TV over there. They watch YouTube. They see this stuff, but you know what? That she says that's what she's doing, and y'all ain't gonna know nothing about it because her and Bruce is doing it together. They not telling y'all nothing. They not telling y'all nothing. Not a darn thing. Mm-mm. But it's crazy. It's crazy how, we sit here and watch damn near what, about 20 something people come out to do quite a bit of shit. I think that I think Drunken Larry came on, and then that's when I actually seen the Hollywood Next come on, behind the scenes in the dark, masked up, and with the baby voice, and she captured her crowd over there, and she kept telling everybody it would be minutes. It took a while. Then all of a sudden she unmasked, and people started catering to her because she started telling you guys of what she was going to be doing for Mr. Kelly as well, pretty much. So I don't know. I was like, whoa, I'm sorry. I was like, where'd she come from? Where she put a one in the chat if y'all didn't ask yourself that. Come on, keep the shit real. Yeah, I can't be the only goddamn real person on the screen now. Keep that shit real. After Drunken Larry was doing his shows, right? Well, every day, Drunken Larry was popping. Pop, 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 pop. Then all of a sudden, I clicked and who this over here in the dark? Who this in the mask? And Rick and Henry, you want to make a record to be sure, please? And I was like, who is that woman here? Never seen her for a long time. Never. You ever ask yourself, well, what made her come on in the dark? What made her, I don't know, do that. I guess maybe she had to warm up and see what type of people she was working with, I guess. What's up, Daz? I did, Capone. I was asking myself that all the time. If you're coming out here for Mr. Kelly, I couldn't understand like why. Hell, you already had Drunken Larry come on here with a sheet over his head. Hell, he came on as the White Casper. And then now you come over here, and this is someone who says that, she was before R. Kelly and ran the whole episodes, about moving in and a whole bunch of stuff, right? I watched all that shit. And then all of a sudden it was like once the people started coming and the numbers started growing, and then she came out, and it was a whole different ball game after that. It was, I'm doing this for him and he needs me and I got this and I'm going to be the one and I'm going to be the one. And now, she then settled and then been around and then visit quite a few people. And then exactly Native. And then, now it's, Sylvia plans on keeping, the forefront of it. She's there. She just needs to kick it up to 2,000 a week, in my opinion, keep Grubhub 24 hours a day. That way it takes the pressure off a lot of other people that actually got, go to work. You can rest your mind because she's pulling it off over there, I'm like, ooh, thank God I ain't got to go. It's always good when somebody else goes and you ain't got to go. I mean, like, shit. Handle that. Handle that. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. Well, I guess I'm going to be done, y'all. What is it? Should we go or should we stay? Should we go or should we stay? Stay tuned. Shabazz coming back. But he did tell, a Scooby Doo, I don't know. They made an agreement. Scooby Doo wasn't buying it. He stood his ground, told him, you keep my name out your mouth, and he ain't standing down to shit about Shabazz. That's what he said. I saw the shit. It wasn't verbatim. It was close damn near to it, though. It was close. Oh, yes, Robin. Definitely. Definitely. One thing, I must, yeah. But yeah, Shabazz, he typed back, you started it. You said my name first. And if you wouldn't say my name, then he wouldn't say nothing. So I think that at the end of that live, that might be the end with them. That might be the end with them. That's it. That's it. So hopefully, it won't be no shoot 'em up bang bangs with those two guys. Because like I say, they all stood at that supper table. I can't understand how it left from the supper table to cutthroat out here. That's crazy. Somebody's not giving somebody what they want. Somebody's not giving somebody what they want out here, and they just get mad. The sisters fell back. One of them, Renee, I think that she posts a little bit here and there on Twitter about her music. Bookham tells you, if I had to know who they was, if I had to know if I could go back, I would have never done this shit. I would die for this boy. See you later, girl. Have a good night. See you later. I would have done it if I would have done it. If I would have known, because I would die. I'm die for this. I'm gonna die. Die. Lord have mercy. I guess it's worth dying for if he paid for all that college. Maybe that's why he felt like he could die. I don't know. You could pay for all my college and buy a Maybach and a big old mansion, and I ain't finna tell you that I'm finna die not one goddamn time for your ass. Ain't gonna happen. That's a person that you like. You don't love life. You don't love life. Like, nigga, you better get up and be walking around. I love God. I'm going to die. He gonna die. I promise it. Wait a minute. Where's that? Well, hold on, y'all. This is the video here that kills me. Where this video at? Hold on. I don't guess I could get a strike because he ain't got no channel to strike me with. He ain't got a channel. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, I just saw that. Hold on. Give me wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. I gotta do this one. I really do. Then I'm gonna get the hell up off of here for real, for real. I hate when I'm on because now I got to go through. Let me see. Because I think it was what today is. Today is Saturday, right? Today is Saturday. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. I got to find this one. Then I'm going to go. I have to go back and edit it and cut it out, but we gonna play this shit here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'd like to die. I wish I could find it. I do. Okay, this is Thursday. Let me see if it's in Thursday. Wednesday. I know I was really sleep one of these days and I clicked on it. Let me see. I bet you that's it. I'm gonna have to mute y'all just for 1 second. We're gonna get this quick laugh on, then I'm gonna go. Hold on. sucks. I can't find it, y'all. I know it's in there and I'm just skipping over it because I want it so bad. But I'm going to reach out y'all comments for a second and then I got to go. Are we having church service in the morning? I'm not, you know what? I lost interest in it, Tanea. You know why? Because after I heard him say that he pays his 10% by playing the drums, I was like, okay, done. Nah, it was funny, not funny anymore. So, at least I know I can move on from some things, but didn't find it funny at all. Wait, this might be it. Hold on. Y'all got some Twizzlers. Good night. Good night, Kendra. Good night. It's hot in the bushes. Is it hot? Yeah, it's hot. Elaine, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all put them emojis up in the chat room tonight. Put them up in the chat. Because I had to break it down. It's going to be a little bit more, to be continued. And the normal people. We couldn't get all the tea out of Queen tonight, y'all. We know Queen Diva got some tea. He not having service going to be terrorized. And that's right. He is. He's supposed to be going to terrorize that young lady. They whole story, I just sat back and just watched that one because I was like, wow. I never, Queen Diva, when two people, here's the thing, that then already have had some time together, slept together, whatever, shared some things, right? APZ, good night, sweetheart. That APZ, right? I mean, not APC, good night, sweetheart. That done slept together, been together. They have history together. And neither one of them is going to actually tell you the whole freaking truth of everything. You know what I'm saying? We always at that borderline of regret. You regret some things, right? You really do. So, to even listen to them, I listened to some of it. I was like, I don't care to know about nobody's goddamn bed life and all of this stuff, and then I gotta listen to the comeback of a man that really made it sound so bad, which was the same thing that happened with the Jasmine girl, though, Queen Diva, right? When things don't work out, it's the first thing that a man is gonna do is talk about you. You say we are making it good. We on chapter 60. A man knows nothing else better to do after he done got the poom poom and everything, and it's not right. I'm not saying it's not right for the female to come out and be boasting and talk about the guy, either. But for the most part, you just look at the man a little bit different. Like, no, I'm gonna go and walk away with this. I'm just gonna be done with this. But it just doesn't look good at all when both people have shared things. You shared your body, you shared your time, you shared kids together, you shared things. What is it that you can possibly say to make that person look so bad? Like what? I mean, like he literally, after the Jasmine episode, like he talked bad about her. Well, she's this and this is a slut and this is a this and this is a that. But at the same time, like, you slept with her. What difference does it make? You liked it then. So you have to keep that same. There's no room to talk about something once you have already been with it. It looked at like straight damn fools. You right. You are absolutely right on that. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got to put y'all back on mute because I think. Let me see. I'm looking.
That man already. I'm not placing no more calls.
This the funniest shit ever, y'all. Then I got to
man,
go.
I don't know how to change it.
Listen to this shit.
You know how many times Rob told me shut the fuck up and just let people talk? The bet on the game you lost. Hey, that wasn't my fault, man. And see, and I'm glad you said that because now I had the guy Wakanda on my team and I had Don Russell. Man, Wakanda trying to score, play defense and everything. Don Russell ain't do a motherfucking thing. Or I keep forgetting, damn, Don Russell don't even know. He only seen me once and I was weird. I was looking weird, like gayish weird. Fuck out of here.
Let's stop there right there. Let me stop there for a second. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like that the bitter came out, the anger came out because there was a lack of recognition. You know what I'm saying? It was a lack of recognition. It sounds like he got bitter because had Don Russell did not say that he didn't know him or he wasn't there like that for the most, everybody was saying that, right? I don't think that he would have been so bitter with Don Russell. I think that if Don Russell would have acknowledged who he claims to be with his position of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I think that he would have been okay. I don't think that he would have came out to slander Don Russell to the extent of what he is doing. I really do. I do. Because he makes that point. You know, how he's going to say that I wasn't there and I wasn't there, you know, we playing ball together and then I'm a weird person. He wanted that accolade. He wanted that acknowledgement from someone, hear me out, that was there, that was around R. Kelly, or that had, you know, that was talking to Kelly, whether it was this year or last year or 10 years ago or whatever the case may be. He wanted, in my opinion, that same feeling. He wanted that for anybody to put that level of respect on him so that now it wouldn't be any problems with anybody out here in doubt of him not knowing Mr. Kelly. And Don Russell would have been that person. If Don Russell was the one that was down there to help get the gym, is over at the Smoke Peace Pipe Clubhouse or wherever they were, he was the one on the cameras. So Bookham had to get on the cameras, you know. Now Russell was on the cameras first. Booker was like, I'm finna put on my goddamn suit and tie, and now I can get me some camera time. He wanted that feeling, and he wanted that feeling to come from someone who had the feeling already, who knows R. Kelly, like for real, for real. How would he not know him? What sense did it make for, and this is just me hypothetically speaking, would it make for Mr. Kelly to put a unknown person that he didn't know for a length of time on his bank account with him? Who would do that? Who would do that? R. Kelly had a few managers and everything. And as Daryl McDavid is the one that's in trouble and was stealing the money, and then Nick filed a lawsuit for him to get paid. But yet then Don Russell and Mr. Kelly, I'm gonna say allegedly, had a bank account together. Think that's crazy? Yes, Native. If he would have been able to get in and get rock solid like that, I don't think that he would have had this much slander towards Don Russell. But that's just my opinion. You know, it's just my opinion. Listen.
Your mother, nigga. Fuck both of them. I keep it 100. No, I didn't do it, but I will. Just for you saying that fuck shit. They be calling me daddy. And you'll be calling me stepdaddy, nigga. Don't forget.
Now that didn't even make no sense right there. Talking about some Don Russell be calling him stepdaddy when they're around the same age. That's impossible. That's really impossible, nigga, unless you talking about some incest shit going on. Well, let's keep it moving.
I mean, I'm just, it's crazy, man. Crazy. But I thank y'all. I had to get that call out to y'all.
Now here come the finale.
As y'all heard, court was positive today. Was it July the 7th or June the 7th? July the 7th or June the 7th? Love me, you already. King God's door. Oh, you already know I am. July the 7th, okay. If you can make New York for July the 7th, right? It's going to be 3 weeks. Scheduled for 3 weeks.
He tells you people, New York was positive. Oh, it was positive. But he couldn't even tell you the date of the next court thing. Couldn't even tell you. I had to wait for other people to tell him. Yeah. I don't think he was really up in there. I think what was positive is when he went and stood out there with that microphone doing an interview.
Let's get Airbnbs, let's get hotels. Let's crash New York for 3 weeks.
Let's get Airbnbs and hotels. How about let's just go to the court thing and take your asses back home? How about doing that? Because then that way it would have kept down the next episode of Shits and Giggles. How about that?
All of y'all that's going to Chicago, the way it looks, Chicago has been put off. If New York is July, Chicago must be May then. That must be pushed over to May. Because they're going to give them okay. I'll figure out everything and I'll come back with y'all.
There's that chief mode. I got to be the captain.
Aisha, djackson0807@gmail.com. Thank you. Like I say, if y'all want to donate to the Cash App, it's $THEEBMOREACTOR, all capital letters. DB More Actor. If you want to donate to the channel, go ahead and hit that super chat. My last live, I had $48 super chat. That goes to the cash. Aisha, djackson0807@gmail.com. Thank you. Like I say, if y'all want to donate to the Cash App, it's $THEEBMOREACTOR, all capital letters. DB More Actor. If you want to donate to the channel, go ahead and hit that super chat. My last live, I had $48 in the super chat.
48,000, y'all. 48,000. Wait again.
Aisha, djackson0807.
I'm like, Booker, you made 48,000.
Like I say, if y'all want to donate to the Cash App, it's $THEEBMOREACTOR, all capital letters. DB More Actor. If you want to donate to the channel, go ahead and hit that super chat. My last live, I had $48 in the super chat.
Holy shit, nigga, you was balling. 48,000, y'all. Oh my God.
Not speaking. What you mean I'm not speaking?
That's a lot of money, bro.
Thank you.
You could go to Toys R Us, Kids R Us,
one of my day ones.
Planet Fitness,
Miss Eva Miller
Rainforest.
I'm not speaking about what? What are you talking about? I'm here for what you talking about?
Ooh, book that's a lot of money there. That's a lot of money. 48,000.
That's right. It's so kills. Oh, I spoke to everybody. Hey, Miss Eva. Oh, you mean personally? You want me to shout you out, Miss Eva Miller Johnson? How you doing?
Hey, Miss Eva.
Brandon, baby,
say hi to Miss Eva.
I miss you too, Brandon. Oh, you trying to love me? I'm jealous.
He said, hey, Miss Eva.
Thank you so much, Miss Dixon. Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
He said 48,000, girl. That's what he said.
I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all so much.
Honey.
You know what I'm saying? Love me. It's like Randa only, man.
This when they was when he was in love.
April Grant. Some things I can't discuss personally in live.
This when he was reeling in all the vulnerable women, pulling them in.
That's all I want to know.
Sitting on there looking like a black booger.
Damn. Rest in peace to my boy Nick.
I need to go to bed. I didn't come on here.
Rest in peace to Nick.
Oh shit.
My 8:30.
He swear he was balling with that informant shirt on, y'all. Remember he went to the Goodwill, got that informant shirt?
Man, I be no 8 o'clock.
Squirt. 10:24, 10:24.
Good Lord.
I used to be over here cracking up.
And
it's a whole goddamn fire on the 5th floor and Bookham sitting on live.
As they travel to school and deal with the trials of life.
That boy, I don't know if y'all remember when he was doing the live and the house phone was ringing. Y'all remember that one?
Thank you, Randa.
He never, that nigga got up and told them he was sick. He going to work today. That's what he's like, is you out your mind, nigga? I am up to $12.99 in cash apps. I ain't coming in today. It was funny.
And I want y'all to see this real quick. Look at this.
Holy shit.
As everybody knows,
I swear to God, y'all, this was the house phone. I don't know how y'all didn't see that shit. He answered the phone. He was like, is this Mr. Jackson? Yes, we're going to need you into the office. Booker's nigga, I'm sick. He put then he went back on his live and started cussing out a motherfucker. Then he was sitting over there with the goddamn Radio Shack walkie-talkies. 1019. Bookham said, let me turn this motherfucking volume down. The whole 5th floor burnt up. Those were one of my favorite shows with that goddamn walkie-talkie boy. I swear to God, y'all, I used to be over here. In so many tears. That's when it first come over. I sat up in bed. I knew it was going to be some shit then. I don't know what y'all radio and book them for. And hell, you might well let them motherfuckers steal the cars out the parking lot. That nigga ain't coming. And then after that, it came the whole goddamn police uniform. I was like, what in the hell you got a uniform on for, nigga? You ain't answering no 10, 14 calls. Nigga, he was sitting up in the house in the kitchen. That's where he started. He had a little kitchen party. He had a, little kitchen. He had just started out, right? Didn't have no 42,000 or nothing like that or whatever. He just sitting there, little radio just going off. Next thing I know, now you at the gas station? I was like, they must have fired your ass. They fired you, didn't you, bro? They fired you. Huh? They got tired of his ass not answering them 10, 14 calls. Them motherfucking calls is somebody is dying. He was say, fuck this shit, I'm out. I cannot. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Those were my favorite moments. Those were my favorite goddamn shows. I miss those shows. He need to come back on with the goddamn walkie-talkies, because I had goddamn it, nothing but laughter, boy. I kind of knew he was coming on. I would be getting off work, right? And I goddamn it, cue up my phone. Come on, Booker, go hit this goddamn hotline. Hit this line with that damn walkie-talkie so I could crack the hell up on the way home, y'all. And then I would get home and he would still be going, right? I couldn't even get out the car to come in. I couldn't get out the car. I couldn't stop laughing. This nigga done had 10, 14 calls for about a whole year on his line, and he ain't went and answered none of them. When I hear that, it was time. I was like, oh Lord, he's sick today. One time he sat there, just let the phone ring. He ain't never get up. Had a whole bunch of little snot stuff on his enforcement shirt. I think he only bought one. I can't be sure, but kind of looked like the same one every day. And then you could buy those patches too and sew them on. I don't know, but somehow he went from supporting Mr. Kelly, walking and getting the people together. Then I clicked on, and all of a sudden he was in law enforcement. I said, hot damn, what the hell going on here? Then he went from law enforcement, then he was over pumping gas. Security. They downgraded him. He went to security. He left security. Then he was over visiting T. Stevenson in Airbnb, a house that he was supposed to close on October 30th, 2020. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was out there, ooh, I could put my lawnmower here. It wasn't nothing but a 6x9 piece of grass out there anyway. He could have got one of them roller motherfucking goddamn lawnmowers, but his ass want to sit down and cut 6x9 worth of grass. He took about 5 minutes to cut the grass that was out there. He wanted a whole big fancy sit down double dual cutter lawnmower. They got 4 bags on the back. Oh my God. That cracks me up. That nigga went touring the house like T. Stevens was the realtor. He come through the door, all them black men up in there. I don't know what Sylvia was doing over there with the chicken gizzard pot. I don't know. It looked like a big ass pot that she brought in with chitlins or some shit in there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Sylvia over there with all the men there twisting around, got a little tight pants on, riding it out with old Bookham. Bookham shows up with 1 pan of food. Now he is about 3 niggas. And you already know if he's about 3 niggas and there's 6 niggas already at the house, why in the hell are you showing up with 1 pan of motherfucking food? You were supposed to show up with a goddamn 8 pans of food. He's talking about this was his specialty, mac and cheese. Ain't shit special about mac and cheese. The noodle already comes prepared. And the only thing you can do differently with it to make it special is add some motherfucking taco cheese to it to give it a bite. I can't stand a nigga always talking about some shit special. You ain't got to make the noodle. It's made. What the fuck is special about mac and cheese? What you add in it? A turtle dove, some chocolate? What the fuck you put in the shit? It's special. It's special. My homemade special mac and cheese he brought. Now, the one guy, as I assumed that he might have been smoking a little bit before they got there. They had their drinks right. And they, oh, this gonna be good. T. Stevens, them know they downplay it. T. Stevens know they ass wasn't over there all excited because 2 mans and a gut came through with 1 pan of motherfucking unprepared mac and cheese. Oh, yeah, this gonna be on and popping. On and popping, they say. Now the other men up in there, they got the meat going. All that stuff over there. Sylvia just brought the big pot of chitlins in. Boy, those was the happy days there, y'all. That was when her and Sylvia, Bookham and Sylvia was riding around like Batman and Robin. I cannot. Oh my God. Oh, mercy. Oh God. That was the last time you didn't see Bookham and T. Stevens together. That was the end of their goddamn shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh God have mercy. I ain't get out here, y'all, because y'all know I'm just not feeling good right now. Oh shit. That nigga had candy. He had to make it extra special. That nigga ain't show up with no drinks, no nothing. Just one little small tin pan of extra special mac and cheese. And that was the day that the mac and cheese was on sale. 3 boxes for $9.99. With Shaquita EBT card. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna be murdered tomorrow. I ain't watching YouTube tomorrow because they gonna snap back on me. he gonna snap back on me. I ain't clicking on. I ain't watching nobody's shit tomorrow. Nope. They gonna be snapping back on my ass. Y'all gonna be right over there laughing at it. Y'all gonna be laughing watching him talking about me. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I'm gonna take y'all emojis from you. I'm gonna put y'all in the coat. If you go over when that nigga come live tomorrow and talk about my ass, I'm taking your membership. Oh shit. Oh my God. But those were the times though, y'all. Those were the days, 2020 was crazy. It was mad crazy, boy, because I swear I have not shed that many tears in a lifetime watching this shit here. It didn't. I really, really didn't. Like, holy shit. Who paid these people to come on here and have this type of characteristic acting? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did they come from, man? Where did it come from? I know y'all going over and laugh at me. I don't get no fuck. No, y'all don't get no fuck about that shit. I don't care. But anyways, y'all, I had to play that. I knew I had that video. I was like, damn, Bookham, 42,000 in super chats. Holy shit. He been balling for real. Then come on here asking for some money to get R. Kelly a new Spalding basketball and 20 cases of water and some red silk sheets and a Louis Vuitton robe and shit and a 4K 96 plasma TV. Nigga, you could have bought all of that shit. You could have bought all of Mr. Kelly needs to know that to come out here and bother the people. I swear they did. Oh my God. That was crazy. Over there rolling in dough and you out here asking the people. I can't understand that, you know? I don't. It's like if you got it, then just go do it. You know? No, they were shit hitting the people. Oh, now, you know, I sit and watch the justifications, you know, and the defense fund really took the cake for me because everybody had a reason, you know, or excuse or this or that, and at the end of the day, those excuses just does not carry any weight because of the govern laws that is over these attorney heads, right? And if you narrow it down to eliminate the excuses that they had to run defense funds, and this goes for all of the people that where you saw these attorneys come out aspect of it, right? They should have not in any shape, form, or fashion been involved with any communication on a live stream, which is called YouTube, talking about money at all. That's it, and that's all. So there's no, yeah, he worked a dance. Boy, they want that man bad. They want Don Russ real bad. He done this. And you know, and his argument though, Daz, when he talk about the notarization, right? The notarization only came out because of his co-partner, to Sylvia. Sylvia only brought it out because she was probably ordered or asked by him. So you stumble across this. And if this was a notary, June Barrett, who information was expired, but at the same time, you're reading paperwork where she attempted to use a notary to help Mr. Kelly. He took that information and flipped it and turned it into something negative. Your license was expired. Who gave a fuck if she was coming out to help Mr. Kelly? She was still known in the books, in the dockets of being a notary. It didn't matter. She would have gotten to updating her license as soon as possible. There was she could have said anything that she had some type of the health issues or whatever that prevented her to do so. But Daz, I'm reading this paperwork. This paperwork clearly states of her helping Mr. Kelly. He chose, along with Sylvia, to point out the fact that June Barrett's license was expired, and they took the positive from that letter, Bookham did, and flipped it into negative to put it in narration as of, well, his taxes ain't paid anyway, or they was gonna, his mother knew him well, not Don Russell, the man who's got his name on a bank account with a goddamn celebrity. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me right now? It just didn't. He flipped all of this shit. He flipped it all, but it didn't flip just from there. It flipped when Don Russell came out and started talking about the information that he had, that he had. And the young lady asked, she said, you can send it to me. I know what to do with it. I'll help you do what with it. And he was like, oh, hell no. After that, man, all hell broke loose on Don Russell about that, other than his other shit that he got himself into up there with that phone call. That and the other phone call, I don't know how people look at, I just don't understand it. And it's because Bookham speaks it. And Bookham speaks it in the atmosphere, and with a lot of followers, they started doing the Don the Con thing. It was what he said, right? And nobody is there to really know the absolute truth, right? Not even Bookham. The years don't match up from all the time that Don said he was around or Bookham. It just does not match up, you guys. It doesn't. Okay. Now, if Bookham is out doing his acting career, he had to have time for that. He had the time going back and forth to court, so he wasn't there all the time. There was plenty of things that was going on in that boy's life for him to have not been around Mr. Kelly. So, but when they turned the phone call around with the Don Russell and the Savages. I'm listening to this phone call, but because this man says, listen, you don't want to do this. We can stop this before this gets worse. We don't have to do this. Give me a minute. I'll see what I can do. Maybe we can get Joy and I could do this. Bookham them flipped that shit. They flipped that man's narrative. They did that. When he came out and told everybody that their goal was to get Tim Savages to not do what they were planning on doing. And guess what happened? They did it anyway. Tim Savages and them did it anyway. They called in everybody to make everybody believe that their daughter was kidnapped and held in a cult and was in Stockholm syndrome and had this and had that. But had Don Russell and Tim Savages probably been able to work some things out and play out a little bit different, then what would he say? Bookham had no way, and neither does I, and nobody else of really knowing what is actual factual about Don Russell having a conversation with Mr. Kelly. Don't nobody know that. Nobody knows that. Bookham can't tell you that they did, because he had already fixed in his mouth or was fixated over there saying that, well, Mr. Kelly don't talk to nobody. Mr. Kelly don't tell his shit to nobody. Mr. Kelly ain't telling you nothing about his personal life. Well, then why would he tell you? Why would he tell Bookham that I talked to Don Russell? Why would R. Kelly tell Bookham that? Make it make sense. Doesn't make sense. And for the most part of it, telling people how Mr. Kelly don't talk about his personal life, or he don't talk to certain people or this and talk to certain people there. That book right over here that says Solar Coaster, The Diary of Me. I'm going to have to call him a goddamn lie, because in that book right there, yeah, that man pretty much broke down a lot of his personal life. What's her name? Zola? What's his first girlfriend name? Yeah, he talked about a lot of personal shit. He talked about the incidents of what happened up in his home with whoever was partying and doing a whole bunch of stuff up in there. And that boy sits right over there telling those people that he doesn't talk about nothing about his personal life to anyone, when he told his personal life right there in that book to the world. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Better make it make sense. You better make it make sense. But every single thing that the Don Russell was saying or whatever, he flipped it all. And he flipped it all to a large amount of people that was rocking in a cult on the yes train. And they decided, well, he's Don the Con. Instead of picking up the phone or emailing Don Russell themselves, they got led by somebody else to make them believe what's wrong about another person. That's how I know it's really messed up out here. If you ain't reached out to a person yourself, and you can sit on these live streams out here and be saying, well, yep, he's this, or yep, she's that, and she's that. And I'm using me for an example. You guys were told a whole lot of shit about papoose. Pick up the phone and get the real goddamn answer, because they say if you ain't heard it from the worm, then you ain't heard shit at all. You ain't heard shit at all. But all of those people, you can't, I guarantee you, not a single one of them in that chat room can tell you that they actually talked to Don Russell personally and hear his truth. Not a single one. If he said that this is what he is, then that's what we're going to say that he is, because we're in a cult. And I follow the leader. I wish the hell I would. You can't tell me anything. I'm going to listen to your story. I'll hear you. But the same way that I'm listening to yours because I don't like to be biased, I'm finna go listen to that. I'm finna go listen to his too. And that's what I did. I listened to Don Russell all the way on all these channels, on Toxic Diamond, on Nick at Night, on Texas, on TBD. He's been out there. I went to Choke No Joke. I listened to him over there. Nothing changed. Never wavered, nothing. He may have stumbled over one word or two, but the context of what he was saying was still the same. It was still the same. And then how you going to be mad if you're out here saying that you're a die for your God. You're a die for your God. Somebody explained to me, how do you get mad at somebody else who had attempted to help with some taxes, right? If you're gonna die, if you're at the level of dying for another nigga, that means that that person should have been in the position of the position that those people are in, that you're trying to flip-flop or take down or slander. The person who gonna die for that nigga should have been the one that was taking care of the taxes, or you looking out for the best interest of anything for Mr. Cali. But from 2019 and me watching all of this stuff, I don't see him looking out of any interest of Mr. Kelly, other than being at a basketball court, standing in the Trump Tower, going behind a sprinter. What interest is that? You ain't control no managing skills with him. You ain't help travel and put up the music stand when the concert starts. You ain't did dressing, getting the dresses together. You ain't there helping get him a haircut. None of that shit. Nothing. You weren't even there to put the shoehorn in the man's shoes for the shoes that might have been tight on the goddamn foot. That was the god sister said she got his clothes and things together and was traveling and doing all of this. I don't see it, but I die. If you're gonna be out here dying for a nigga, your name better be like really tied together for this person. But then you got Don Russell, whose name is on a bank account with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. You got Don Russell, who Mr. Kelly has his hand on his shoulder coming out of the Cook County jail. That wasn't Booker. That wasn't Booker. 2020 was Booker time because he found a way in. And that's just my opinion. He found his way in. He got his hand now all on the attorneys, and he's got the other attorneys on coming on lives who ended up getting themselves ejected, withdrawal from Mr. Kelly's case, and I'm pretty sure a lot of mouths dropped out here when that happened, I'm sure, Greenberg probably didn't expect some situation or whatever going down with the Becker girl, or with, what's her name? Becker. Is it Becker, y'all? With Becker and a whole bunch of other shit. Nah, this shit went crazy, boy. It is 12:06, y'all. 12:06. And I gotta go. 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 It's 12:06. I gotta go. Oh shit. Hold on. Y'all don't forget to hit the like, the share. Don't forget to go over and check out my perks on the main page. And don't forget to grab your membership. I will hope to see you guys sometime through the middle of the week. Memorial is coming up. Stay safe out there. Love, hug on everything that you can because it can be gone tomorrow. I'm sure we got some more episodes coming up, and I'm going to keep bringing the shits and giggles over here because it's just fun to do so. It's fun to do so, y'all. It really is. It's fun. Fun. With that being said, I am out of here, y'all.
Commentary classic. Went and tell the news, he told the news and done smashed it. Went around and learned the game and got that game mastered. Say you got the T, but she got the T faster. Fools pull the wool, limbs they lay in pasture. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night. Pat got the game tight, play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Pat Pooh's got to put the name up in lights. One Pat Pooh's got to put the name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. Thought you had the game a lot, but you done lost it.